Well, good morning, everyone, to another Xango Super Saturday. And we are very excited today because we are going to be presenting the Xango opportunity. In the course of doing that, for distributors, we're going to teach you how to present it as well. Simply, effectively, just the basic information that you need to share with a prospective business partner so that they can make a decision, or at least begin the journey to making a decision which could lead them to a lifelong relationship with you and enjoying all the freedom that life has to offer. Thank you so much for your time. I see lots of guests on the line as well. Welcome to all of you. And I hope over the next few minutes that you'll see some information that will help you to lead you in the direction that you might be searching for right now. Now, many of us are looking for something. We're looking for better health. We're looking to improve our finances, or maybe we are just looking for a plan B, just a backup plan, an insurance plan. What if something was to happen to your income today? Whatever it is that you're currently doing, how would you be if that income stopped for 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months? So we definitely want to have some kind of a backup plan. So for many people, Xango is just that. It is an insurance policy, kind of like people pay for insurance, for disability insurance if they get hurt on the job and they're laid up. Well, think about that, except for the fact that whether you're self-employed or employed for someone else, whether you're hurt on the job or just going through a personal or financial crisis in your life where you just need a break, where you just need to get by for a few months, maybe you need to move somewhere, maybe you need to move into a better neighborhood, whatever it is that you're looking for, Xango may be something to help you supplement or even replace or even maximize your income potential. So let's take a look at Xango. Let's see what we have to offer. You know, Xango has products and solutions and opportunity in more than 40 nations around the world. We have some core business building products that many of our distributors focus on and use to build their entire business. And all started with our Xango juice. We have our regular juice and our Xango Reserve, which has been changing lives for going on 14 years. We also have an amazing anti-aging cosmeceutical line, and we have an anti-aging supplement as well as supplements for people who are performance-driven, maybe who work out or just want to get more out of their day and just work a little harder and recover a little easier and have the energy to just get through all that life has to offer. And, of course, with that mental stress, that balance of well-being, we have Elevate that'll balance all your metabolic hormones and just make you feel good and make life a whole lot easier. These are products we share. We have a meal pack program. We can actually help make a difference in feeding starving children around the world. Many people get involved in Xango just for that, just so they can make a difference, just so that they can help do something. We all want to do something in this world. We see the commercials. Our heart goes out. Maybe we donate $50 or $30 or $100 a month to some of these programs out there making a difference. And with Xango, we can do that too. We can simply personally purchase a meal pack. But if we leverage ourselves, if we get 3 to 5 of our friends to do the same thing and they get 3 to 5 of theirs, you could feed more than a child a month. You could feed an entire village. So we have amazing products. We have amazing programs. But let me talk to you about the amazing financial opportunity that goes along with it. And it all starts with this amazing Xango juice. We started this company in 2002 with one product, the Xango juice made from the whole fruit of the mangosteen. Now, this mangosteen, I'd never heard of it before, comes from Southeast Asia. It's an antioxidant. I've been using and sharing good antioxidant products in this industry for 27 years now. And I've made a lot of money by doing that because antioxidants are the single most important thing that we can do for our health. And many people who have never used antioxidants before, when they start using them, have profound life-changing experiences. So Xango juice, I saw it as a very powerful antioxidant, but it was so much more. These little xanthone molecules that held more health benefits in the Xango juice than in any other single botanical that has ever been discovered. And when I heard the story and I saw the science but yet thousands of years of folklore talking about the health benefits. I said, wow, if this product works, we're going to make millions. And folks, the product worked. And many people have made millions in Xango by simply using and sharing the Xango products with other people often. Now let me talk about this billion-dollar juice. 5 years, Xango sold more than $1 billion worth of this juice worldwide. That is faster than Starbucks got to $1 billion, faster than Dell or Apple or Microsoft or Nike or Walmart or so many other companies. So we're in a really good track here. You know, it's because of our partners, our founders. We have 6 founders, and every one of them has their own special expertise. Between all of them combined, we're going on 200 years of experience in building brands, in international expansion, and so much more. There's the reason why Xango's done what it's done today. You know, Xango, let me give you a little history lesson on this industry. There has been really hundreds of thousands of companies that have come and gone just since the 1950s, since the DSA has really been documenting this. Now, there's only tens of thousands that have really been on record. What does that mean? That means they've at least been in business long enough and survived long enough to file at least their first corporate tax return. So most companies don't even get that far, but the ones that do, the majority of them are out of business within 3 years. So out of all these companies that have come and gone, do you know there's only 50-some companies even make it 10 years? So, wow, why? Well, a lot of successful companies, if they have a successful product and it works and it's doing good volume and sales, other companies, bigger companies, buy them out. If they see, and believe me, Xango, especially with the fact that in the 11th year we got a patent on the Xango juice, you got to know that there are companies out there just throwing money at Xango trying to buy that juice, trying to buy that company. But you know what? Xango's not a generational company. They're a legacy company. These owners, many of them, this has been their lifelong vision and mission, is to bring something to market and change the world by offering people hope, financially, freedom, health. This is who they are. It doesn't matter how big the offer is. Xango is going to be around for generations and generations and generations to come because that's who they are. This is the reason why they were the fastest company to ever do $100 million a year in sales and the fastest company to ever do $250 million a year in sales. And I believe they're going to be the fastest company to $1 billion a year in sales. Now, you know, $1 billion a year. Okay, we've done the $1 billion brand, but $1 billion in a single year, there's only 12 companies that have ever done that. The current record holder did it in 18 years. We are on track to meet and beat that goal as well. Why? Because our products work and our opportunity is amazing. Because our company actually pays out a full 50%. Do you know the industry average pays out 32%? Do you know that when we're doing $1 billion a year in sales, we're going to be paying out $500 million a year in commissions? Now that is huge considering I live right down the street from a company. It's one of those $12 billion companies. And last year, they only paid out 18%. That's $180 million. That's not even half. That's like 1/3 of what Xango would pay out. Xango has leaders at all levels. So let's just, why? I want to just have you understand the opportunity. We have all these amazing bonuses, so many bonuses. I'm not going to try to give you a compensation plan training on this call. I just hope to open your mind and let you see what the potential is of this opportunity. And then from there, I hope you get back to the person who invited you here, have them give you more information on the product that they love and are so passionate about and shared with you. We have doctors that will explain all about them and how they work. We have a customer satisfaction guarantee, 100%. You try our products, you don't like them, within 30 days you don't have to return the products. You just have to call the company, say you didn't like them, and ask for a refund, and they will refund your credit card. Why? Because our products work. They're amazing. People love our products. They know that. That's why they're not afraid to back it up with that guarantee. So if you use them and share them with others, though, you can earn free products, or you can earn money. You can earn a little bit, supplement what you're doing, a little bit more as time goes on, or it can be as big as you dare to dream. So I'm just going to talk to you about the concept of leverage and building a residual income. See, all you have to do to be successful is use and share the Xango opportunity and the products with other people. Some of those people are just going to want to be customers. Some of them will want to be distributors. Some of them might be some service establishment like a chiropractor's office or a health club or a spa who thinks that our products would be wonderful for their clientele. So maybe they're just going to buy our products at wholesale so they can sell retail to their clients. Some of those people will just be customers that just want to get free products. They want to get their products for free. All they have to do is find at least 3 other people that they share those products with, and they can begin to earn free products every single month. But some of those people are looking to create a residual income. Those are going to be your distributors. This is how we really make the most money, is by building a team of distributors who not only use and share the products, but also the opportunity with others. And as we sponsor these people, these customers, these distributors, all it takes is 3 people who use and share the products to create volume, and that volume helps you create a lifelong residual income. So what's volume? Every one of our products has obviously a different price, but they are assigned a point value. So for example, in the United States, a case of juice, $120, 120 points. Of course, that juice is sold in Mexico, and they're paying in pesos, and it's sold in Japan, they're paying in yen, and wherever it is sold in the world, we still have a point value to it. And this is because we're open in over 40 nations. The moment you sign up with Xango, and it's free to sign up, it's kind of a no-brainer decision as a distributor or a customer, either way, you can begin to sponsor. Customers can refer other customers to get free products, but distributors can refer customers and distributors in any of these nations. And all it takes is for you to personally consume and purchase 100 points worth of products. So what's 100 points? A case of juice is more than 100 points. An Era system is 100 points. A Xalo Pro pack is 100 points. Donating a meal pack is more than 100 points. We've got business-building products that you can use and share with other people. And so as you do that, you're 100 points, and then you've got 3 people, and they each have 100 points. If they get 3 people, each have 100 points or more, because 200 points gets you a lot more income than 100, but we can start either way. So maybe everyone's using 100 or 200 points for the product, and the volume adds up. So if I get 3 people and they each do 1,000 points, or I'm sorry, if I get 3 people just do 100 points, and I have 1,000 total on my team, so it's my purchases included and all my customers, my distributors, I become a 1K. That's the first pin level in our company. That's the first recognition level. And our business is about developing and building 1Ks. And as you do that, then you start to earn not just a commission on your personal distributors and your personal customers, but on all the customers and distributors in your team. And as a 1K, down through 4 levels of distributors with just that 100-point order. If you have a 200-point order, you can earn a lot more than that, and you can begin to earn on customers down throughout your organization as well as your personal. So 5K, that's the next level. That means I have 5,000 in volume. So if everybody was just doing 100 points, it'd be 50 people. If everybody was doing 200 points, it'd be 25 people. So somewhere between 25 and 50 people on my entire team, and I only had to find 3, I can get to this 5K level. Now, let me just give you an example and show you how this geometric progression works. If I just found the 3 people and they did 100 points, and they found 3 people who did 100 points, and they found 3 people who did 100 points, we begin to leverage ourselves and begin to build this network of people who are using the products. And we can get paid on that as a 5K through 5 levels of referral. So let me just take that down 5 levels and show you what that would mean. That would mean, because Xango pays you 2% residual income on your personal distributors, which in this case is 3, but then they'll pay you 5% on all the distributors down to a 9-level organization. Now that's over $1,800 in the month. Now here's the note, here's the key, and here's why it's exciting. This is just your residual on your distributors, the repeat distributor orders I'm showing you. On your initial distributor orders, when you sponsor a new distributor, they give you a 25% Power Start bonus paid next week. On your customers, On all customers, you get a 15% bonus every time they order, paid to you next week. And then you can also earn on all the customers down through a 9-level organization. I'm not even showing you that. We have this lifestyle bonus. If you did this, you'd be eligible for. It's like a car bonus, but we don't tell you have to buy a car. You can drive your own dream. So that's in addition to that. If you're building with customers and you have customer volume, you could qualify for shares in our iBonus pool, which is a worldwide global bonus pool of all the customers in the world that you can begin to qualify to earn a share of at the 1K level. Remember, that's just 1,000 points in total volume on your team. 3 people that you personally sponsor doing 100. So we have some incredible commissions. I just want to show you this one piece. These are residual distributor orders. This is from the time you brought in your distributor. It's when they begin to order the next month and forever, every single month. So if I find 3, I'm going to get 2% on my personal first-level distributors, but 5%, and depending on my rank, I can get that down through 9 levels. Now, our compensation plan is called a level. We can sponsor as many people as we want on our front line. We don't have to just only do 3. As a matter of fact, 3 will get you all the way to a position called Premier, where you can get that 9 full levels and a share of a global bonus pool. The average income of that is about 5 figures a month. But 4 people can get you to the 100K, 200K position, and 5 people can get you to this position called 500K, where the average income is about 10 times that of a Premier. Just not even double the work. So whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you can do whatever numbers you want to do as far as the business model to understand the income potential. But I'm just using 3 here to show you. So that's 1,800 through 5 levels, plus, all these other bonuses. But here's the thing. In this example, if you have 3 who have 3 who have 3, and we're all using 100, you have well over 20,000 in volume, and your 3 people have well over 5,000 in volume. That would actually qualify you, and you would actually be paid as a 20K distributor. So a 20K distributor, 20,000 in volume, 3 people with 5,000 in volume on the whole team, doesn't matter where it comes from. And by the way, it doesn't even matter if the person that you personally found even orders or not. See, in this business, it's about working with people and helping them find people and working through their list until you find somebody who has as big of a dream as you do. And then you just work with that person, partner with that person. And as you do that, you begin to build this volume, and we start to promote. And 20,000 in volume, 3 people with 5,000 on their team, doesn't matter what their ranks are, that will promote you to the position of 20K where you'll earn 7 levels. So let's take it down 2 more levels. What would that mean? It's over $16,000 a month after month after month. Everybody gets on an automatic delivery program. Every month, everybody's buying another 100 points. And every month, you're getting this check again and again and again. It's almost 10 times the income. And all you did was promote from 5K to 20K. So you're building this volume on your team, and if you use and share the Xango products often with enough people until you find 3 people who are committed to doing exactly the same thing. Now, at this level, you have over 300,000 in volume in the 7 levels. That would actually qualify you if you had 4 people that you personally sponsored as a 200K Premier. If you only had the 3, then it would be a Premier, and you'd be getting 9 levels of pay. Remember, plus, all these other bonuses. This is just repeat distributor orders in your organization. So what do you think would happen if we took it down 2 more levels? Well, I'm not going to show you because I want you to do the math. I want you to get out your calculator, and I'll just tell you. Here's how you do it. You want to do a 3x3 or a 4x4, whatever the numbers are. You go down 9 levels. Xango will pay you 2% on your personal referrals and 5% down through 9 levels. So if you find 3 and they get 3, that's 9 people on your second level. If the 9 get 3, it's 27 on your third. I've actually even shown you the numbers of the number of people, the number of distributors that would be in this organization. And then times the volume, 100, 200, whatever you think. If you're recommending juice, times 120. So whatever you want to do there, and then add it up. You do the math. I got to tell you, the first time I really got this, and the first time I really saw it, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought, why doesn't everyone do this? You know what, I still ask that sometimes, but I don't really know why everybody doesn't. Everybody doesn't. Why? They don't believe it. They don't believe in themselves. They're lazy. They don't have a big why. They're in a comfort zone. Everything's fine in their life right now. Their back's not against the wall right now. Whatever the reason is, I don't know why everybody doesn't do it. But they could, and you can. Because all you have to do is use and share these products. If you're committed to doing that, you'll find somebody who knows somebody who'll go out and build a 500K distributorship, a premier distributorship, or whatever it is. So you just got to be committed. You got to be committed to the process. You've got to use and share the Xango products and the opportunity with others often until you find those people, those partners of yours. And then from there, you're going to earn what you want to earn. See, we don't all want $1 million. Some of us are just looking for an extra $500 a month or an extra $1,000 a month. And, I'm pretty excited about our opportunity because more than 140 families have earned more than $1 million in their Xango careers so far. But over 170,000 people have earned over $1,000 in a month. And over 250,000 people have earned over $500 in a month. What would an extra $500 or $1,000 do for you? It can be life-changing. If you can do that, you can get to $2,000. And if you can do that, you can get to $3 and $4 and $5. And it can get as big as you dare to dream and as big as you dare to grow. And as you use and share the Xango products with others, Xango's going to reward you. Twice a year, we go on these amazing trips. We call them a trip to paradise. The next one is in August of 2016 at the Now Sapphire Resort in the Riviera, Cancun. And every time you sponsor a new distributor or a new customer who purchases products, you can qualify for points for this trip. And as they reorder the second month or third month, more points and more people and more points, and you can earn a spot on this trip. You can earn a spot in a shared room. If you're single, you got a friend, why don't you ask them if they want to join you in Cancun? And together you both go and both of you qualify for a shared room, land package. Just get there. The more points you earn, you can get a room for two. You can begin to earn cash. You can begin to earn to cover everything, airfare and lots of fun while you're there. Folks, I just spent a week in Cancun. I just spent time with hundreds and hundreds of Xango distributors from all over the world, many of which had only been in Xango for a few months or less than a year, and many of which are people that I have shared some of the most amazing experiences all over the world with and shared many of the amazing beaches in the world. Xango will give you what you're looking for, whether it's to make a difference, whether it's better health, whether it's to increase your finances, or how about you helping others that you know? How about your children? Are they financially fit? If not, you have the opportunity to help them as well. See, for me, it's not really about the money. It's the real thing that Xango is about for me. It's about living life on my own terms. The goal is to live life on your terms. What do you want life to look like? Before this industry, I was a single mom, 2 little kids. I started out a single mom with an 11-month-old baby and one on the way. 5 years as a single mom. And I got to tell you, I did not have the financial support of family or an ex. I had to take care of it myself. I was a police dispatcher. It's a 24-hour day shift job. My kids went to babysitters, graveyard shift, overnight. Do you know what it takes? Do you know what kind of babysitters you find? The nurseries aren't open. Do you know what it takes to find somebody who will babysit your children overnight on weekends and holidays? There are people you don't want to babysit your children. That was what my life was like before I decided it was time to make a difference. It was time to make a change. And I got out of my comfort zone, and I talked to people, and I used and shared products and opportunity with others until my income, until I made an extra $500 a month, and then $1,000, and then $2,000, and then one day I was able to quit that job and begin living life on my own terms. So it's up to you. What do you want to do? See, we've already paved the way. The first generation of $1 million earners. We've created the systems and the tools, and every week we're here helping you, teaching you, training you. This is a message. You can send somebody to this recording. You don't have to deliver the message. You don't have to learn all about the products and the opportunity. All you have to do is invite people to take a look and let us do the work for you. You just need to use and share the Xango opportunities. You just need to use and share the Xango products and the opportunity with others. And then you decide, do you want to pick up the torch and run? I hope you do, and I hope you decide to join us because you have over $100 million earners that want to personally work with you and mentor you. You have an upline of $1 million earners. You have a sponsor who cared enough about you to invite you to take a look at this and to share this journey with them. So I hope you choose to pick up the torch and run. Now I want to thank everybody for joining us here to take a look at the Xango opportunity. Now I want you to know, what does it take to get started? You know, we have all kinds of systems and tools and training, and we have the entire Xango University at your disposal that can take you from zero to hero. But to get started, like you're brand new, you're just looking at this today, just go to XangoPowerOf3.com. Xango Power of 3, it's the number 3.com. And in here, there's a distributor kit. The distributor kit, you go here, it's really kind of cool because it'll actually flip through just like an actual book. It'll take you through every single product. I've got it really little, but you can make it really big. It'll take you through the story, the founders, the whole background, everything in here, every product, the compensation plan, how to qualify for every little penny and every little detail. It's there for you. So you want to learn all that, you go there. The 8 simple steps. What are the 8 steps? Define your why. There's a video that will teach you how to do it. And then click on the worksheet, fill it out, and get it to your sponsor. It'll teach you how to set goals. There's a video and a worksheet. You write your goals. Making the list, there's a video and the worksheet to make that list. How to sample and invite. That's what we do. We hand out samples of our amazing products, and we invite people to take a look at the products and the business to see if it makes sense for them. We've got the videos that will teach you all about these products and how to follow up with people and how to connect them to your team, because you have a team and you might not know it. For those of you who are brand new taking a look at this for the first time today, you have a team of people just ready and anxious and excited to meet with you, to meet you and to hear about your dreams and your goals and help you accomplish them. So make sure that you get involved, you connect your people to that team. And then simply repeat that. Folks, there's all kinds of trainings. If you want the information on the products, there's doctors that explain the age list and the mangosteen and all the different amazing products that we have. They're there. Recordings every single Thursday night. We do a weekly webinar training. Corporate does this every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. You want to watch what you missed, you can click there and you can watch those recorded webinars. So you have it all. There's resources available to you. And when you sign up, you're going to get a free website, Xango.com. And it's going to allow you to send out a link to people, information on the products, and they can sign up as a customer or a distributor and get products, and you can begin to build. There is no excuse here. If you choose not to engage or you choose not to do it, that's up to you. But there's no excuse because we have the products, we have the opportunity for you. Then you want to grow past this, then we begin to get into the Xango University. Xango University is xuworldwide.com. Now, this university is comprised of faculty members, which are $1 million earners, dozens and dozens and dozens of leaders who have gone out and who've done this before and are sharing their wisdom with you and teaching you how to get to the different levels. So if you go and you take a look at our curriculum, you're going to find the freshman curriculum, the sophomore, the junior, the senior. So we're going to help you get to where you want to go. We're going to teach you the basics first because your first 30 days, the only thing you need to learn how to do is invite people hand out samples, let them try the product, invite people to take a look at what we're doing, let them make a decision. That's all. But from there, do we want to learn more about the comp plan? Do we want to learn advanced techniques of finding people and what to say and all that? Well, fine. The university will help you do that. All you have to do is click on Enroll Now if you're not a member, and you can get a monthly tuition of just $15 a month or a quarterly tuition of just $40 a month. And all of our archives and everything are there. Now, you want to find out what other events are going on? Go to xuevents.com. Over here, the live weekly events, there is an MBX, that's our millennial generation, Millennial Builders of Xango. This is our millennials talking to other millennials about what they see in our amazing products that can help millennials. They're facing a whole different thing than the baby boomers are, or that Generation X is facing, because a lot of these millennials, some of them can't even afford to go to college, but the ones who do, the average millennial is going back home to live with mom and dad for 2 years before they find a job that can pay enough to support them to live outside of the household. They know that, and they share with why they're involved with Xango, and it's a huge movement. The whole company has invested time and resources in this generation, and they do calls every Monday through Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific. On Monday nights, we have our Maximize Mondays leadership training. This is hosted by 200K's Jim Webb, as well as 200K Carolyn Johnson. And again, these are recorded. I'll show you where to get them. And then our corporate WWTs on Thursday nights, the corporate Get Amped calls every Saturday morning, the faculty workshops that we're on right now, and then our monthly events with the $1 Million Mindset and our product nights. And so all the information is there. Just plug into the blog. And then the last thing I want to show you is facebook.com/Xango University. This is where you're going to get information as well on the university, on events that are posted. Every time an event is posted on the blog, it's also posted automatically. So if you just like this page and follow it, then you're going to be able to be plugged into everything. And so on this, we see there's a little tab that says Notes. And apparently I found out recently that you can't see it on iPads or phones, so computer you can. But if you go to Notes, then you're going to see the Maximize Mondays and faculty workshops and the other calls. So let's just take a look. If you click on the faculty workshop, then there are links to the recent ones. And we usually go back at least the last 4 webinars and put them here. The rest of them are all archived in the Xango University. So if you missed something and want to catch up there. So what I'm trying to relay to all of you is this is a step-by-step process. First, you need to make a decision. Then you need to use and share the Xango products and the opportunity with others often. I recommend 10 people a day. If you can't do 10, do 5. If you can't do 5, do 3. But don't do less than that, because anything less than that is a hobby. And hobby effort produces hobby income. You want to start to make a change, then you need to use and share the Xango products and the opportunity with others often. And again, plug them into the tools here. You don't have to learn how to do this, not yet. By the time you get to 5K, you're going to be pretty darn good at inviting. By the time you get to 20K, you're going to not only be good at inviting, but you're going to be good at teaching other people how to invite. By the time you get to Premier, by then you'll probably know and understand and be able to explain the compensation plan yourself. But you don't have to, because you can always use the tools. We are just looking for people who use and share the Xango products and opportunity with others often. That's what we do. All right, I got a couple of my business partners on the line, and I think I'd like to start with Sandy Cohen and then turn it over to Tom. Tom, I think you're going to be doing the Xango in the Know, I believe, is next week, but I'd like for you to share. But first, I see Sandy typing in here about some of the wonderful events coming up, the XBA in June. She does a monthly webinar. So, Sandy, I'm going to turn a few minutes over to you to share what you'd like to share with everybody here today, as well as the events coming up.
Oh, thanks, Colleen. And as always, you do such an exquisite job of making things so simple. And, it's interesting because, I talk to a lot of people as a co-founder, as you are, with the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. And so many people struggle in this industry, and it's because, without exception, almost every time I ask, do you have someone that you're working with? Do you have a mentor? And the common answer I get, it's like the blind leading the blind. And we do not have that culture in Xango. The leaders in Xango do not charge. I'll say that again. The leaders in Xango do not charge hundreds of dollars a month as other leaders do if people want training. So if you're not taking advantage of what the leadership in Xango offers, shame on you. And if you're on this call and if you're listening, it's because you're looking for a better way of life. So you've got a choice. There's actually two choices. You can build your financial freedom either fast or you can build it slow. And I can tell you it's a whole lot more fun to build it fast. So the first quarter of the year, if you can believe it, is already just about gone. And the older we get, the faster time goes. So it's time to make a decision. Where do you see yourself in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years? And what are you willing to sacrifice and accomplish to get the job done? If you're within a 10, 15-hour drive of Ontario, California, we hope to see you there next weekend. And Vegas in June is not negotiable. It's not an option. You want to be there. And like Trixie, like Margaret, who said they already have their tickets, they're leading by example. Remember that the Vegas event, which is at Green Valley Ranch, which is in Henderson, is a magnificent property. They negotiated a killer price for a 5-star resort with no distraction, lots of restaurants within walking distance, and girls, lots of shopping. And in June, there's lots of sales. So definitely, and Colleen, maybe you can show everyone where to register for the Las Vegas event on the screen so they know where to get it. But you need to be there. And, of course, I think right now I just want to turn it over to Tom if you're there.
I am. Thank you, Colleen, for your presentation this morning. And thanks, Sandy, for encouraging us to all get to the events around the country, whether it be Tucson or Ontario or Las Vegas. I know a lot of people want them on the East Coast. Well, let's kick it up, and they'll get them on the East Coast. I know they had a wonderful event up in Canada 2 weekends ago. So things are happening all over. Communication with Xango has just skyrocketed. I love this year of communication. And, of course, you know, Colleen and Sandy both mentioned that, you know, this is your chance to make a change. And that was a statement I wrote on my little rear view mirror in my little truck that I drove around every day of the week down in Phoenix, Arizona, as I worked my job just over broke. And I wrote on the rear view mirror, not too big, I had to see out of the rear view mirror, of course, but I wrote, "This is my chance to make a change." And I saw that hundreds of times every day. And that belief will grow in you as you get those, you know, those statements, those pictures, those statements, those things, those desires, those whys, those goals in front of you. You know, I have a sheet that I stapled up on, you know, in front of me, you know, how are we going to go to 500K? This year we achieve our goal of 500K and find tremendous satisfaction of the number of people we help reach their goals as we reach ours. You know, we need to help other people reach their goals, and we will reach our goals. So thank you so much for your presentation. Colleen and Sandy, I don't know if our In the Know call is going to be this week or the following week because we have another week tacked on. Anybody got any ideas out there, Colleen or Sandy?
You know, I'm not sure. They say the last Thursday, so you're right. It could be in 2 weeks. So Stay tuned to xuevents.com, and we will post what next Saturday is about. It will either be In the Know or In the Know will be the following, but whatever it is. As a matter of fact, I have so many people asking that we continue to do these simple presentation webinars to prospects that if it's not in the know, we'll do this again next weekend.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for joining us this morning. I don't know if I'm wrapping it up or Carol's on the line. I don't know if she has a little thing to jump in and say. I don't know. I didn't ask her. I didn't prime her.
Carol, would you like to share with us before we close up for the day?
Well, the only thing I would really love to share is just to encourage with everybody to develop your why if you haven't already, and make sure that you've really got it clear in your mind. I tell you what, these events are worth it, and what we achieve in Xango is definitely worth it. We've seen a total life change over the years that has made it so worth it. You don't want to miss this. You want to develop your why. You want to achieve your goals. So jump on board, and we hope to see you in Paradise in August.
Yes, that is the most important event that you don't want to miss, Paradise in August. And all you have to do to get there is use and share the Xango products and opportunity. A lot of others, folks, there's a lot of people in the world. So pick up the phone right now and get on the phone with people. And you look at the Xango University in the notes, and in hours, this call will be posted there if you'd like to share it. I want to see you share it with others often. Let's go, folks. Have a great, amazing, productive weekend. Bye, everyone. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Collie.